A very good afternoon to all our dear viewers, and welcome to the Sunday afternoon. We are going to hold the live talk show today, conducted under the aegis of Global Education and Training Institute. Today, in the series of live talk show, we have none other than a young, dynamic personality with us, Miss Deepti Jain, who has joined us all the way from Pune, Maharashtra. She is the director, Evara Kids Preschool at Pune. She has done her commerce graduate from Delhi University and has also done fashion designing from Young Women's Christian Association. She's also completed her primary teachers training course and is a freelance consultant for curriculum designing and set up of different schools. She holds an experience of 12 years in the field of education. Welcome, ma'am, to this talk show, and we are very anxiously and very eagerly waiting for your presentation to begin. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sunita. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Sunita Gandhi to build up this platform where, all the educationists from all over the world are coming and sharing their valuable experiences. It's a pleasure to be here. Okay. So before I begin with my topic, let me ask you a question. How we would like, just a minute, please. Let me share my screen, please. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question. How we would like our children to be? Ill, morose, discourteous, unwise, cruel, failed, or to be a traitor? A big no to all. I don't think any of us would like our children to be like this. So then, what we would like our children, how we would like our children? Healthy, happy, respectful, responsible, caring, successful, and good citizens. Very important. All these characteristics we would like in our children to be. Every child deserves a chance to reach to its full potential. And we all know this fact that the seeds of a healthy and successful life are planted in these early years of the child. So it's very important. I mean, whatever right we are teaching them, whatever we are teaching them in these early years, that will be with them throughout their life. So the babies are born learning. The babies are born learning, and the brain development is the fastest at this age in these early years than any other time in the life. And how a child's brain develops have a huge and lasting impact, really a huge and lasting impact throughout its life on its future. So it's very important that what the child is learning during its first 5 years. And the very amazing facts after after so much of research has come out that when you see a baby's brain is just a quarter of the size of an adult's brain size, and it gets double during its first year and develops almost 80% by the age of 3 and up to 90% when a child starts its kindergarten. So we all can see how fast the brain is developing at an amazing rate during these initial years, early years of a child. This brings back some nostalgic moments from my past. I would like to share an experience of mine with you. I still remember when I used to be an early childhood facilitator, a very sweet little girl came, and it was her first day. She came with her mom, and I was introduced to her as her class teacher. So I just greeted her, with a very big smile on my face, and with joy, with great joy. So, and in return, what I got, a beautiful smile from her, and that took my heart away. So, we spent our first day, and that day was over, and again we met next day. Her mom came to drop her, and she specially came to me, and she said that I would like to share something with you. Is that when yesterday my daughter returned to home, she greeted me in the same way that you did. So she was very happy, and she described me all these things. So, we can make out that they are very quick learners, very quick to grasp, and they are very observant. Whatever is happening around them, they can grasp it very quickly. So we have to ensure this thing, that we must, give them a positive environment, the right learning, so that they can pick up the right things always. And they really surprise us with their amazing grasping powers always. These little stars, really, they surprise us with their amazing grasping power. Also, we have seen that children can learn multiple languages, during their early years. That is also really surprising and with very much ease. A very close friend of mine, she's basically from Bangalore, but her in laws are from Maharashtra. So now she is a mother of a son. And I have been observing that child, since his childhood. And I've seen that he when he started speaking, he picked up Kannada and Marathi both with so much ease. And when he started schooling, he picked up English and Hindi too. So we can see, that their grasping power is amazing. They're very, very quick learners, and they're really observant. So learning in these years is really faster than any other time in the life. So we all can see that how significant these years are. So this is the time that we must inculcate right things to them. Ham Ginnott said rightly, the children are like wet cement. Whatever falls on them makes an impression. So we can, I would like to say that, we can influence a generation in just 5 years. I repeat, we can influence a generation in just 5 years. If we want to change the society, if we want to bring a positive change to the society, we have to ensure that these little stars should be directed in right direction. And to shape them in right dimensions, their first mentors are their parents, and then a preschool. Yes, a preschool. But, many people have this view that preschooling is not really necessary. I mean, they say, that they can play at home, they can learn at home, and it's too early to put them to start with their education. And they feel that why to put them in a preschool? So I feel that today let's discuss that why preschool is important, why preschooling is pivotal. So, first thing is the strong foundation. Preschooling helps a child in laying down a strong foundation. How? The question is how. When a child goes to a preschool, he learns, he practices the ability to learn, to adapt, to learn the problem solving, develops language skills and physical skills too. So, this way, when he learns so much, I mean, the preschool works on that the child, all areas, all skills should be developed in a organized way. So this helps them to establish a foundation for their lifetime educational success. Now, preschools provide structured learning environment to the kids. And it is extremely important that structured means, the activities, the tasks designed purposely to achieve a goal. So basically, you can say that they provide a goal oriented learning. So when a school provides a structured learning, it means that whatever activities a child is performing, whatever task that is been given to the child, have a goal, that they are developing something in themselves. It facilitates their development, developing their skills. Like, for example, an organized sport like cricket or football, offers you a very good physical activity. And also, you learn to play in a team. So it enhances, work in team also. And it gives you, it develops your gross motor skills. So this way, structured learning environment, when a school provides to a child, it facilitates all kind of developments in a child. Now, schools are playing, preschools, I must say, preschool is playing a major role in infusing confidence in the children. Now, again, the question is how? So they're providing various and numerous platforms nowadays to the children to boost up their confidence. I think we all remember, when we were young, most of us, I'm not saying all, but most of us, it happens, that the children who were good, they were encouraged more to participate in different, in different things. So when we were young, probably, we were talented enough, but we do not have that confidence to face the spotlight. We have little stage fear. We always like to be on the backstage, most of us. So, but now, the era has changed. As a preschool, we ensure that all the children should get equal opportunities to explore their areas of interest and to showcase their talent. So for that, we provide them various, all the preschools are providing various platforms. For example, like the recitation competitions, the show and tell activities, the fancy dress competitions, annual days, sports day, and many more. So, as a preschool, we practice that, we do it on different levels. For instance, we call a child, we call a child randomly and ask that child to recitate a poem, and we tell him, okay, today your friends will follow you. So this is also a structured learning that we have organized it for the child, but he may not be able to sense this thing, that why we are doing this, but it is infusing confidence in that child on the classroom level. Then we move on to next level, we move on to assembly level. We ask him that, let's conduct you will conduct the assembly today, you will start the prayer, and whole school will follow you. And then to a level where outsiders are also involved, like annual day, sports day, fancy dress competitions, and many more. So this way, the preschools are really putting effort in infusing, in building confidence in the children, in the students. Also, preschool works, their curriculum is designed, their tasks, their activities are designed in such a way that it helps to unlock the creativity and imagination of each and every child. Einstein has rightly said that imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is the door to possibilities. Yes, very true. It is a door to possibilities, because when they imagine, they will create, they will innovate new things. That is very, very important for our world. So how preschool helps it is, preschool provides, that they provide blocks to them, that you innovate, create something new which is in your mind, which is in the child's mind. And then we ask, okay, let's try to express that, what have you made and why. Then there are many other ways also to improve, their creativity, their thinking power, their imagination power. As a preschool, we practice this also, that we can we ask the children to take handful of different shapes, and we ask, okay, now make something what you like to make. So they think, and when you repeat these things every time they try to make something new, it helps to improve their imagination, their thinking power, and they are creating every time something new. Also, preschool plays an important role in providing the base for primary education. Now, primary education, we all know that things get more academic when it comes to primary education. So, in school, in preschools, they're learning their the first alphabets, numbers. So don't be afraid when we are teaching them, the pre-math concepts, the pre-literacy concepts. It is not, do not understand that we are going to cut down on the important part, the playtime. So in fact, the curriculum is designed in such a way that it is a learning through play, and their learning will be complete fun, have no doubt about it. Now, preschool is also playing a major role in their social and emotional development of a child, which is very, very important for any child, extremely important. So now they facilitate the development of these skills. So when a child enter a new premises of a preschool, everything is new for him, the environment, the people, everything is new to him. So first thing he learns is adaptability. He learns to adapt. So when he learns to adapt new environment, new people, he is developing his skills. Also, he learns to share. Okay, he learns to share many things. He learns to share his tiffin, his books, his pencils, his crayons, and so many other things as well. Also, he learns to make friends, which is very important. He learns to make friends, and also they started making decision. He learned to make friends and choose a bestie for him. So he is taking a decision for himself. So now they are capable of making decisions, small decisions also. It's really great. So they make friends, they choose a bestie, they learn to work in groups, they learn to work as a team, they learn to share, they learn to adapt, they learn self control, a very important thing. They learn self control, with the help of teacher. They, when they are working in team, they try they try to control their frustration, their anger. If it happens to a child, they try to control, they learn to talk to others, they learn to communicate, how to communicate with their elders, how to communicate with their peers, and how to communicate who is younger to them. So preschools are playing a very major role in developing them socially and emotionally. Even, they start, they're capable of doing small, small tasks like pouring water for themselves, setting up a snack table for themselves, and even they are capable, when someone asks for a glass of water, they can even serve to them. So they are capable of doing small, small tasks on their own. As I mentioned, that they become capable of making small decisions. So they also take decisions that how I want to spend my free time. So they take decisions for that as well, that whether I want to play, whether I want to sit and do coloring or do something else. So they decide on they start taking decision on their own. Sometimes we do not realize these small, small things, but they are getting developed. And the reason is the preschooling, which is, teaching them the structured learning, which is specially organized to achieve these goals. To sum up, I would like to say that all the tasks, curriculum, all the activities are designed to develop all these key areas: cognitive, social and emotional, linguistic, fine motor skills, gross motor skills. To develop all these areas, preschool's curriculum is designed in such a way that these all skills should get developed in the child very positively. So this is very, very important that when as a preschool we work on the child development, these all development areas should be well taken care of. Also, now being a preschool founder, I must say that we have a responsibility also that our kids should be 2045 ready. Yes, 2045 ready. They should be future ready. We all know, that the era which is going on, in every 10, 15 years, the technologies, they just go obsolete. And as per a latest research by Microsoft, it's been research has said that maybe, after 10, 15 years, the lower skill job will be replaced by automation. And when they will be replaced by automation, it is very, very important that the children, their cognitive skills, their social and emotional development should be very, very strong. So that is why, the preschool should practice that the cognitive development, the social and emotional development, the language development, the motors development should be on a very higher scale. Because when the cognitive skills are fully developed, they will be, the more they are developed, it will be very easy for the children in future to adapt the new changes. So I hope I have made you understand that, why preschooling is pivotal, why it is so necessary. I hope I'll be able to change. I hope I would have been able to change the view of the people who think that preschooling is not necessary. And also, when a child is going to a preschool, the probability rates are higher, that they will learn all the skills, they will adapt all the skills more easily, with much ease. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this very interesting topic that you covered in your talk today. How important and significant a role can be played by preschools. There's one question which has been put up by one of the viewers: how to
Yeah.
choose the right preschool for our children, and if a parent feels that the child is a little cranky, given time to settle down, how do they decide on which school would be more beneficial to them?
Okay. Uh, Now, how to choose a preschool, a right preschool? This is really important. So, as per my suggestion, as per me, I would say that we must consider some important points while choosing a preschool. Uh, if you see, the first thing comes is that the location. It's very important that this preschool should be near to you, not too far, so that the distance really matters at this young age. The second thing is like the curriculum. That's the very, very important part, that the curriculum should be designed scientifically as per the child psychology, and it should be child friendly. And then I would suggest that for a preschool, the location, the curriculum, and it should be value for money. I think this is it. So these are very important points to consider when you're choosing a preschool.
Very correctly pointed out, ma'am.
And
And
also, sorry to interrupt you. You also asked me
yes,
that when a child is cranky. Yeah. So, and when a child is cranky, and if you feel, that he's not ready to settle down, and he's throwing tantrums while going to school, so and you're thinking to delay, so I would not suggest this. Being um I will always say, when the children are young, their adaptability is faster. And as they will grow up, they will adapt definitely, but that will is going to take little more time. So what I would suggest you, that you should not think that it's too early to put them in a school, because their adaptability is very faster at this age. And one fine day, he has to go to school. In fact, all preschools give this facility, that you can be in the premises, you can watch your child, and we will be with them. Of course, this time of separation is little difficult for both of you. I mean, probably more than a child, for a parent to trust a new environment, new people, new premises. So I feel that of course it is a little difficult at that time. It's fine. Once a child is settled down, it will be, comfort zone for both of them. And it's absolutely fine if the child is taking a little longer time in settling down. That's absolutely fine. That's not a problem at all. So I feel, and also, if he's cranky and throwing tantrums, what I always suggest to parents is, like, before you're going to put a child to the school, you must counsel him. You must counsel him, you have to prepare him for that. Like, you can say that, okay, you're going to a school, a new place where you will get so many toys, colorful toys. You'll play with toys, you'll enjoy, you'll make new friends, you will have your own identity. So if you'll talk to him, if you counsel him, I am very sure, that child will get settled down soon in the premises, and you will also be happy.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your views on such an important topic. Dear viewers and all the parents who are watching, and the parents who would be sending their children to preschool, particularly, preschool is really important to shape the children into the right direction.
Yeah.
Though some of us do have a mental block for it, why to send a child so early to a school? But for a strong foundation, it is very significant that we make them realize the importance of preschooling. It definitely unlocks creativity and imagination and gives a structured learning environment. With that, we thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful talk that you shared with us today, this afternoon. And thanks to all dear viewers who joined us this afternoon. And we would welcome your thoughts, your ideas, your help, and join us for this disruptive education movement undertaken by Global Education and Training Institute. See you on the next talk show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Deepti. Thank you.